fundamentals of commodities market. So before we begin, let us have a brief understanding about the flow of the presentation. We expect that a lot of our people connected today are freshers to the commodities market and will be looking at investment avenues in the commodities market. So we've zeroed down and broken the presentation into 2-3 different parts. First, what exactly and what are the commodities which are actively traded on the commodities market? So this is a basket of non-agri commodities which are traded, which are the most liquid and which are globally driven. First, you see the precious metal. Amongst that, you have gold and silver prices. Then you have the base metal complex, amongst which you have copper, zinc, nickel, and lead and aluminium. Thirdly, we have energy prices, which is crude and natural gas. The ones in the green are the most actively traded commodities. I was talking about what are the actively traded commodities in the market. Amongst that, we've seen that precious metals is one sector where gold and silver are actively traded. Then is base metal complex, and then finally the energy complex. The ones in the greens are very actively traded, and all these which we have talked about are internationally driven commodities. There is no particularly price derivation from India. Now that base metals have become deliverable, so there has been some price discovery coming in from India also, but otherwise gold, silver, crude, these are exactly pegged to what the international scenario or international prices trade on the COMEX and the NYMEX. Base metals are traded on the LME, and since base metal delivery has started on the domestic front a year back, so LME prices plus the domestic premium discount is what is driving the market, or what is the prevailing market price on the MCX. All that we are seeing on the screen are predominantly largely traded on the MCX. Some of it are traded on the NSE and BSE also. Coming to the next slide, what are the commodities which one has to start with? So if you're a beginner, if you're new to the commodities market, we recommend that one has to start with gold, silver and copper first. If you are a little more experienced, then we would suggest that you can start trading crude oil and nickel also. And finally, once you become a professional, once you're very proficient, a few years of trading, then I would recommend trading into lead, natural gas, zinc and the other agri commodities. This is how we've broken down the entire commodity trading basket into 3 different parameters, where one can choose as to which quadrant he belongs into. If he's a very new to the market, then gold, silver commodity is and copper is what he should be looking at. Once he is more mature, then he should be adding silver, he should be adding crude oil and nickel to his trading kitty. And professionally, I believe that once he's got about 6 years or 1 year of experience, then he could trade the entire gamut of commodities. But until then, go slow, begin with a slower start, and then once you have an expertise, then probably look to trade big. Going ahead, let us discuss about what are the key fundamentals which are driving the commodities market. So gold is the biggest traded commodities in the world. Gold and oil, these are the 2 largely traded commodities in the world. They trade across the globe, and they trade, say, out of 24 hours a day, they trade close to 20 hours a day across any of the exchanges globally. So what are the factors that drive gold prices? So gold prices firstly and largely are driven by central bank policies. Central bank policies, by central bank policy, I mean raising interest rate, lowering interest rate, or what is the geopolitical scenario in the globe. So if there is trade tension between China and US, then it is likely to be beneficial for gold prices. If central bank is continuously reducing rates and indicating some kind of panic in global economy, it is beneficial for gold prices. If non-farm payroll data, which came in say a couple of days back, okay, I'll add some Hindi also to my speech as per some request. So if non-farm payroll data, यानी कि जो non-farm payroll कि US में कितने लोग unemployed है, and कितने लोगों को US government will have to pay some money to, as they cannot provide job, वो data अगर बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ के आता है, तो इसका मतलब है कि US का job scenario थोड़ा सा weak है. ग्रोथ कंसर्न्स हो सकते हैं, जो कि पॉजिटिव रहता है गोल्ड प्राइसेस के लिए. सेंट्रल बैंक्स पॉलिसी हैज ऑलरेडी डिस्कस जियोपॉलिटिकल सिनेरियो लाइक व्हाट वी आर सीइंग बिटवीन यूएस एंड चाइना और बिटवीन यूएस एंड रशिया, यूएस एंड इराक. जैसे जैसे टेंशन एस्केलेट होता है, we see gold prices getting more attractive and more lucrative. Finally, US dollar index is also one parameter uh, which drives the bullion prices. Dollar index is basically a basket of 6 actively traded currencies in the world. So ग्लोबली 6 डेवलप्ड नेशंस के सामने यूएस की करेंसी किस तरह से परफॉर्म कर रही है, वो डिसाइड करता है कि डॉलर इंडेक्स किस तरह से मूव करेगा. एंड अगर 6 कंट्रीज के सामने यूएस की इकोनॉमी स्ट्रांगली बिहेव कर रही है, यानी अगर डॉलर इंडेक्स जो पिछले साल 92 था अभी 102 के आसपास चल रहा है, इसका मतलब एज कंपेयर टू अदर ग्लोबल नेशंस लाइक यूएस, यूके, यूरोजोन, जापान और जर्मनी, ये सब नेशंस के अगेंस्ट यूएस की करेंसी या यूएस की इकोनॉमी अभी भी स्ट्रांग है. एंड दैट इज व्हाट ड्राइव्स द गोल्ड प्राइसेस. और अदर नेशंस के सामने किस तरह से मूवमेंट करता है करेंसीज, दैट इज where you see dollar index का movement. And black swan events like floods, famines or the current COVID-19 epidemic or pandemic which we are seeing across the globe, these are some of the basic factors which drive bullion prices. Amongst these बहुत सारे सब कैटेगरीज भी होंगे जो कि मार्केट को कहीं ना कहीं ड्राइव करते रहते हैं. उसके if you want to get into that, you can read our weekly reports, you can read our monthly reports, you can read our quarterly reports which we release on very frequent basis. तो आपको उसके बारे में ज़्यादा अंडरस्टैंडिंग मिलेगी. Also during the presentation I will give you a list of websites which you can refer to, which will help you to gain some more knowledge about the commodities and where you can get some information about the commodities market on a real-time basis or on a very small lag basis. Any questions you can keep posting in the chat window. I will take up all the questions at the end of the presentation and then probably try and resolve as many queries and questions and doubts that we garner during the presentation. Next is the base metal complex. The base metal complex, see, let me tell you, 50% of the metal in the world is produced as well as consumed by China. So any major growth or any major slowdown in Chinese economy has a direct impact on the base metal complex. अगर ग्रोथ बहुत अच्छी है, चाइना के इकोनॉमी अभी जो 6% से चल रहा है, आने वाले 2 साल में अगर 10% से ग्रो करेगा तो इनडायरेक्टली इट इज वेरी पॉजिटिव फॉर द बेस मेटल कॉम्प्लेक्स एंड यू विल सी कि प्राइसेस धीरे धीरे पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन में जाने लग जाएंगे. जैसे कि अभी हमने देखा कि चाइनीज इकोनॉमी जो 4 साल पहले 10% पे चल रही थी अब 6% पे चल रही है. तो सिमिलर इम्पैक्ट इज सीन ऑन द बेस मेटल कॉम्प्लेक्स ऑल्सो. ड्यूरिंग द स्टार्ट ऑफ द ईयर यूएस चाइना ट्रेड वॉर का फर्स्ट फेज साइन हुआ था. ऐसा एक्सपेक्टेशन था कि फेज 2 एनी टाइम सून होगा या 6 महीने बाद होगा, साल भर बाद होगा, उसके ऊपर कोई डिस्कशन नहीं था. बट इमीडिएटली द कोरोना पेंडेमिक कॉट एवरीबॉडी बाय सरप्राइज एंड यू सॉ कि यूएस मार्केट्स आज भी बंद है, पिछले 1 महीने से बंद है और अगले कितने महीने बंद रहेंगे पता नहीं. सिमिलरली चाइनीज मार्केट लगभग 2 महीने शटडाउन मोड में थे एंड डिमांड पूरी तरह से हैम्पर हो गई थी. एंड दैट इज वेयर वी सी बेस मेटल करेक्टिंग बाय अराउंड 20% ऑन एन एवरेज इंडिविजुअली. सो एवरेज में हर बेस मेटल लगभग 20 से 22% करेक्ट किया है, प्रेडोमिनेटली जस्ट बिकॉज चाइनीज इकोनॉमी में एक स्लोडाउन देखने मिल रहा था. LME and Shanghai inventories are also two daily basis का parameters where these इन्वेंट्रीज आर रिलीज ऑन डेली एंड वीकली बेसिस. LME की जो इन्वेंट्रीज आती है वो डेली बेसिस पे रिलीज होती है और शांघाई की जो इन्वेंट्रीज होती है वो वीकली बेसिस पे रिलीज होती है. सो एज एंड व्हेन यू सी जंप इन LME इन्वेंट्रीज या LME में ज्यादा मटेरियल आ रहा है, मतलब एक्चुअल फिजिकल डिमांड कहीं स्लो है या फिर प्रोडक्शन हैज बीन वेरी गुड एंड दैट इज वेयर मटेरियल इज कमिंग इनटू LME वेयरहाउसेस. इन बोथ दीज केसेस ज्यादा इन्वेंट्री अगर राइज होती है तो इट इज नेगेटिव फॉर द बेस मेटल कॉम्प्लेक्स. एंड अगर बहुत स्पीड में इन्वेंट्री मटेरियल बाहर जा रहा है मतलब देयर इज एक्चुअल यूजर डिमांड. एंड अगर बहुत क्रिटिकली लो लेवल्स पे आ जाता है इन्वेंट्री विच टिपिकली इंडिकेट्स दैट मटेरियल इज वेरी शैलो और वेरी लो इन द मार्केट. फिजिकल डिमांड बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है, suppliers have not been able to push up the material at such speed and that could be very positive for the prices. Global demand and supply at current situation, if we see demand तो बहुत है, demand तो बहुत slow है and supply has been very abundant. In the last 2-3 months supply side कोई भी शॉकर नहीं देखने मिला but demand has been very weak because globally सब जगह lockdown है तो people are struggling for basic amenities and basic necessities. तो आपको लगता है कि ऑटोमोबाइल प्रोडक्शन या ऑटोमोबाइल परचेज होगा या इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एक्टिविटी अभी भी चालू रहेगी जहाँ पे कोर कंजम्पशन ऑफ बेस मेटल होता है. So in this kind of scenario we see that base metal complex is largely hit and continues to underperform even after the economy revives very sharply, or it takes its own lag. So maybe अगर इकोनॉमी पूरी तरह से रिवाइव कर जाएगा या एटलीस्ट पार्शियली भी रिवाइव करने लग जाएगा, तब आपको दिखेगा कि बेस मेटल कॉम्प्लेक्स में धीरे धीरे स्ट्रेंथ आने लग गई है. बट इन द लास्ट 1 week there has been a surprise supply side cut shockers also. चिली, ज़ैम्बिया, पेरू, ये जो लार्जेस्ट प्रोड्यूसर्स ऑफ मेटल्स इन द वर्ल्ड है अलॉन्ग विद चाइना, वहां पर हमने देखा कि बहुत सारी रिफाइनिंग और माइनिंग एक्टिविटी कट डाउन हो रही है बिकॉज ऑफ द कोरोना पेंडेमिक. कुछ प्रिकॉशनरी बेसिस पे हो रही है एंड कुछ बिकॉज ऑफ लोअर प्राइसेस हो रही है, which could balance off, yeah, which could at least stop the metals from falling as sharply as they were in the last few weeks to months. So we believe that select metals could be having a good balance at this point, while select others which have abundant supply could continue to underperform. LME मतलब London Metal Exchange होता है. LME is where the base metals are traded. COMEX is where the precious metals yani gold, silver are traded, and NYMEX is where crude oil and natural gas is traded. So coming to the oil basket, we see that oil is divided into two halves. One is OPEC plus and the second is US shale oil. So OPEC plus includes Russia, and जिस तरह का डेवलपमेंट या डिसीजन ओपेक की तरफ से होता है प्रोडक्शन राइज करने का, कट करने का, वो डायरेक्टली इम्पैक्ट करता है क्रूड ऑयल प्राइसेस को. In the current situation where US has been pumping production like anything, करीब 11 million barrels का production each day US से आ रहा है, but President Trump is adding pressure कि OPEC and OPEC plus nations should be cutting production, and that is why we are seeing the kind of volatility in oil prices. So talking about a year back, crude oil prices were close to $60-65, and currently they are trading close to $25. So what suddenly has changed in the world? So it is just not the production which is coming in on a regular and higher basis. It is the demand side shock also, which is kind of weighing on the crude oil prices. अगर हम देख ले तो traveling और transportation activity across the globe standstill हो गई है. As of now, we are seeing that Chinese ports are filled with containers, and there is no transportation and traveling activity happening from the rail route, freight route, and as well as the sea route. अगर हम देखें तो डोमेस्टिक हालत भी देखें तो 21 दिन का लॉकडाउन है. So we all are gutted at home for the last 21 days, and we are not using our cars, automobiles, vehicle, and that is going to bring down the crude demand in our country very significantly. Australia is in a lockdown mode, Singapore is in a lockdown mode, UK, US is in a lockdown mode. So all the larger producers, larger consumers of oil in the world are under lockdown mode, and that is going to impact the demand for automobile consumption. It will impact the demand for freight consumption. It will impact the demand for jet fuel consumption. When demand is impacted so badly, it is definitely going to weigh on the prices, and that is where we see crude oil prices correcting so badly in a matter of last 1 year. It is down about 65% or so from its from the 12-month high, and we believe that the current pressure which President Trump is applying to reduce production by 10 to 15 million barrel, वो कहीं ना कहीं ओपेक नेशंस के लिए बहुत पॉजिटिवली नहीं लिया जाएगा. नेक्स्ट 2 दिनों में ओपेक मीटिंग स्केड्यूल्ड है, ओपेक प्लस मीट. वी विल हैव टू सी कि किस तरह से दे विल रिएक्ट टू the requirement or request from President Trump. Will they cut that kind of production? We strongly believe कि ऐसा कुछ नहीं होगा, and prices could come down crashing once again. So हमने $20 का लेवल WTI में ऑलरेडी देखा है, and we believe that $15 could be also a possible level which we see for WTI probably in the next quarter or so. US crude and gasoline data या inventory also impacts the prices. So अगर US में inventories बढ़ के आ रही है, then that indicates that actual demand for the energy is very low, and supply has been consistent, and that weighs on the prices, or that pressurizes prices. Weather conditions is also one of the important factor which has an impact on the oil prices, and geopolitical tensions and war-like situations. So let me tell you, अगर एक सुसाइड बॉम्बर, इंडिविजुअल सुसाइड बॉम्बर नाइजीरिया की कोई प्रोडक्शन लाइन को या कोई पाइपलाइन को डिसरप्ट करता है, क्रूड ऑयल प्राइसेस टेंड टू रिएक्ट बाय $1 to $2 इमीडिएटली. सो every individual life has a cost there, and that typically indicates that किस तरह से supply को curtail किया जा सकता है, because these pipelines travel through a lot of areas where these kind of disruptions happened, or these kinds of things are very much possible to keep a check on the crude oil prices. So छोटे छोटे इंस्टेंसेस भी क्रूड ऑयल प्राइसेस को कहीं ना कहीं छोटा मोटा सपोर्ट देते रहते हैं. जियोपॉलिटिकल टेंशंस जस्ट लाइक द ट्रेड वॉर between US and China, which led to a global slowdown in these two larger nations of the world. And if global slowdown happens in the first 2-3 larger nations of the world, then obviously the spillover impact of that happens across other nations also. And जब वो spiral continue होता है तो obviously slower growth leads to slower or lower demand for crude oil prices also, which weighs on the prices and keeps the prices under pressure. Let us have a few factors which are influencing gold prices at the moment. So global refraction यानी quantitative easing जो हम देख रहे हैं कि every nation in the world is coming now, cutting rates and talking about infusing some kind of money into the system. We have seen US do close to 2.2 trillion dollars worth of quantity, or announced 2.2 trillion dollar worth of quantitative easing. UK has also announced a lot of quantitative easing. Eurozone has announced. Japan is about to announce a big round of quantitative easing. So these kind of scenario are not very positive for global economy. मतलब ये global economy में कहीं ना कहीं बहुत सारी हलचल है, which is not very positive. Economy को support करने के लिए ये सब steps लिए जाते हैं, which directly acts as a positive catalyst for gold prices. ये जो मैं factor discuss कर रहा हूँ ये primarily सिर्फ gold के लिए है. So it is not very common for other commodities. तो आप जो ये slide है particularly read it only from gold perspective. डॉलर में जो रैली देख रही है वो कहीं ना कहीं अगर फिजल होने लग जाती है तो इट इज पॉजिटिव फॉर गोल्ड प्राइसेस. स्लोअर ग्लोबल ग्रोथ, जैसे मैंने पहले बताया कि ग्लोबली अगर सब कुछ स्लो होने लगेगा तो वन एसेट विच टेंड्स टू बेनिफिट इज gold, and the other currency which tends to benefit is Japanese yen. Continued geopolitical tensions like we are seeing between US and China, US Russia, US Iran, accommodative monetary policy यानी कि जो हमने रेट कट लास्ट कुछ दिनों में देखे अक्रॉस द ग्लोब, जो कि इंटरेस्ट रेट्स को नेगेटिव या लोअर लेके जाते हैं, तो एनी स्लाइड और एनी प्रेशर ऑन यील्ड्स विल हैव immediate positive impact on gold prices. Globally, it is estimated that close to 14 to 15 trillion dollar worth of bonds are in नेगेटिव यील्डिंग एसेट क्लास. नेगेटिव यील्डिंग मतलब अगर आप बॉन्ड में पैसा लगा रहे हैं तो यहाँ पर आपको अगर बैंक में पैसा रखने के लिए 6% या 4% एफडी रेट मिलता है, ग्लोबली अगर आप बैंक्स में पैसा या बॉन्ड में पैसा लगा रहे हैं तो यू आर यील्डिंग अ नेगेटिव रेट. यानी अगर आप 100 रुपया बॉन्ड में 1 साल के लिए रखते हैं तो एट द एंड ऑफ द ईयर इफ नेगेटिव यील्ड्स आर 0.5% तो आपको 99.5 ही वापस मिलता है एज कम्पेयर टू 105-106 रुपीज इन इंडिया. सो जब तक ये नेगेटिव यील्ड में पैसा रहेगा, धीरे धीरे कुछ पैसा इसमें से बाहर निकल के अदर एसेट क्लासेस में जाएगा. एंड गोल्ड इज वन एसेट क्लास व्हिच हैज बीन गिविंग कंफर्ट टाइम एंड अगेन टू इन्वेस्टर्स, and we expect that some money will continue to flow into gold prices. What are the weakness में volatile oil prices continues to pressurize or keeps gold prices under check and volatility. डॉलर में अगर strength देखने मिली तो money will flow from commodities to currencies as that can give better returns, and then you see some pressure coming into gold prices. Ease in trade war, जो कि बहुत वाइडली डिस्कस टॉपिक है लास्ट 2 साल में, बट वी हैव नॉट सीन एनीथिंग लाइक दैट हैपन एक्सेप्ट फॉर द फर्स्ट फेज ऑफ डील बीइंग साइंड. स्ट्रॉन्ग इकोनॉमिक डेटा, यानी अगर यूएस की तरफ से जो इकोनॉमिक डेटा है वो कंटिन्यूस बेसिस पे बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग आने लग जाता तो यानी जॉबलेस डेटा है हुआ, या आप वेज अर्निंग्स देखिए, वेज ग्रोथ देखिए, या पीएमआई नंबर्स देखिए, ये सब डेटा अगर बहुत पॉजिटिव आता है तो कहीं ना कहीं गोल्ड प्राइसेस पे प्रेशर अलग जगह. तो ये सिंपली अगर बताऊं तो अगर इकोनॉमीज ग्लोबली अच्छा कर रही है तो गोल्ड के लिए नेगेटिव है, और ग्लोबली वर्ल्ड में खराब कर रही है इकोनॉमीज तो गोल्ड के लिए अच्छा होता है. तो अगर इस करंट सिनेरियो में अगर हम देखें तो ऑल द इकोनॉमीज इन द वर्ल्ड आर अंडर सम स्ट्रेस, अंडर सम प्रेशर, and they are trying to revive back their economies through various measures like quantitative easing, global refraction, and bringing down interest rates. So यानी कि कहीं ना कहीं stress है which could be beneficial for gold prices. and we believe that economies will take about 6 months to 12 months to 18 months to come back to their feet, given the current situation that they are in. Till that time, gold prices are likely to surge sharply higher, and by sharply I mean we are expecting that $2,000 also could be possible on COMEX, and on domestic front it could be very close to 52 to 53,000 rupees also. So we believe that any correction in gold prices could be a good opportunity. uh, Other opportunities is a black swan event like coronavirus. So this is something unforeseen, but ऐसे सब scenarios में gold prices continue to extend gains. Uh, US election at the end of the year, and it has to be seen कि current जो development है जहाँ पे US में इतना वाइड स्प्रेड हो गया कोरोना वायरस, इसके बाद में कितने लोग प्रेसिडेंट ट्रम्प के फेवर में रहते हैं, या जिस तरह से उन्होंने मैनेजमेंट किया है इस कोरोना वायरस पेंडेमिक का, तो उसमें कितने लोग फेवर में रहेंगे और कितने लोग फेवर में नहीं रहेंगे. ऑल्सो देयर इज अ वेरी बिग बज कि ग्लोबली सारी इकोनॉमी रिसेशन में आ गई है. एज ऑफ नाउ कोई कंफर्मेशन या श्योरिटी से नहीं कहा जा सकता है, बट देयर इज अ वेरी ब्राइट पॉसिबिलिटी कि ऐसा सिनेरियो डेवलप हो जाए अगर ये पेंडेमिक कहीं ना कहीं नहीं थमा तो. So we believe that if the recessionary environment strikes in, then you will see gold prices taking off further. And threat क्या है जो gold prices को negatively ला सकता है? One big threat is in trade war. Increase in risk appetite, यानी अगर बहुत ज़्यादा equity में correction आ गया तो people might tend to put some money into equities as compared to gold, जहाँ पे उनको लगेगा कि बहुत lucrative हो गया है equity market. And shift in central bank stance from easing to tightening. So what moves the market? So let us briefly discuss some points which moves the market. So as of अभी तक हम ये सोचते हैं कि जो भी हमारे स्टॉक के ऊपर किसी भी तरह का रिएक्शन आता है, जैसे हमने देखा है कि चाइना ने चाइना के ऊपर सैंक्शन लगाया, एल्यूमिनियम के ऊपर 10% का सैंक्शन लगाया, एल्यूमिनियम इंपोर्ट ड्यूटी पर 10% का सैंक्शन लगाया. तो वर्ल्ड का सबसे बड़ा एक्सपोर्टर ऑफ एल्यूमिनियम इज चाइना. अगर उसके ऊपर 10% का सैंक्शन लगाते हैं तो ऑब्वियसली एल्यूमिनियम कमिंग फ्रॉम चाइना बिकम्स 10% एक्सपेंसिव. So why would somebody buy something which was rupees 90 yesterday and suddenly rupees 100 today? So obviously purchasing power कम हो जाएगा. So this is a very big macro economic development कि यूएस ने चाइना के ऊपर सैंक्शन लगाया, बट क्या होता है, रात को सैंक्शन लगा, अगले दिन सुबह यहाँ पे इंडाल्को नाल्को सारे जो आपके इक्विटी स्टॉक्स है 10-15% डाउन होते हैं. सो यू फील कि यार मेरे पोर्टफोलियो में तो कोई चेंज होना ही नहीं चाहिए बिकॉज आई एम इम्यून टू व्हाट इज हैपनिंग बिटवीन यूएस एंड चाइना, but why is my stock getting hurted by 10 to 15%? So this spiral which is on your screen will give you a very good indication that global macroeconomics related to the dynamics between China and US have changed. Regulations between these two countries have changed, जिसका impact पूरे aluminium sector पे आएगा because China is the biggest exporter of aluminium and US is the largest importer of aluminium from China. तो अब US अगर import करना कम कर देगा तो obviously aluminium prices will be under pressure. अगर एल्यूमिनियम प्राइसेस प्रेशर में आते हैं तो वो डायरेक्टली आपके जो प्रोडक्शन है जो जो हिंडाल्को नाल्को प्रोड्यूस करते हैं ऑब्वियसली उसके कॉस्ट को हिट करने लग जाएगा, एंड दैट इज व्हाई वी सी प्राइसेस ऑफ दीस स्टॉक्स करेक्टिंग. बट वी डोंट अंडरस्टैंड दिस स्पाइरल. अपना सिर्फ फोकस रहता है कि एल्यूमिनियम में कुछ तो हुआ जिसकी वजह से हमारा स्टॉक करेक्ट हो रहा है. तो दिस स्पाइरल विल गिव यू अ वेरी ब्रॉड अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि सबसे पहला इम्पैक्ट कोई भी रिएक्शन का करेंसी मार्केट में आता है. सो इफ यूएस imposes some import duty from on Chinese product, so US has an upper hand. So US dollar will get stronger and Chinese currency will get under pressure. That will have an immediate impact on commodities because if US dollar continues to get stronger, base metals are likely to get weaker because LME पे जो बेस मेटल ट्रेड होते हैं वो डॉलर टर्म्स में ट्रेड होते हैं, तो आपका होल्डिंग कॉस्ट महंगा हो जाता है. इस वजह से बेस मेटल्स कंटिन्यू टू करेक्ट एंड गोल्ड प्राइसेस टेंड टू बेनिफिट. उसका स्पाइरल इम्पैक्ट बॉन्ड्स पे आता है. बॉन्ड का जो इम्पैक्ट है वो नेगेटिव होता है स्टॉक मार्केट्स के ऊपर, क्योंकि फिर आप देखते हैं कि यूएस ने चाइना पे सैंक्शंस लगाए इंपोर्ट पे, तो आपका स्टॉक मार्केट अगले दिन 400-500 पॉइंट नीचे खुल रहा है. फाइनली उसका इम्पैक्ट आपके स्टॉक्स पे होता है. सो जस्ट understand the spiral key. Stocks are not the only driver or only thing which is important. World has become very global and anything happening across the globe has an immediate impact on your stocks. But the spiral starts from currencies, then to commodities, then bonds, then stock market, and finally your stock is getting impacted. So information flow की अगर हम बात करें तो let us have the slide in front of you indicates that मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स का डेटा जो है वो फ्रीली अवेलेबल होता है. एवरी वेबसाइट विच लार्जली कवर मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक रियल टाइम बेसिस पे इकोनॉमिक डेटा प्रोवाइड करता रहता है. But it is easy to analyze if you understand economics. So think it of from a stock perspective. Regulatory environment, news channel किससे आपको मिलता है regulatory events. Data is very unpredictable. Sectoral economics difficult but available. Sectoral economics आपको थोड़े lag से या थोड़ा बहुत सर्च करने के लिए काफी सारी वेबसाइट्स पे मिल जाता है. एंड इसको एनालिसिस या इस पे थोड़ा बहुत दिमाग लगाने की जरूरत पड़ती है कि इसको कैसे रीड करके कैसे हम स्टॉक्स में या अपने आइडियाज में कन्वर्ट करें. देन कम्स द कंपनी परफॉर्मेंस वेयर इनसाइडर एडवांटेज ऑलवेज होता है. सो बिफोर यू गेट द इंफॉर्मेशन और बिफोर यू रिएक्ट टू द प्राइस, ऑलरेडी किसी ने रिएक्ट कर लिया है और प्राइसेस हैव ऑलरेडी मूव्ड. सो यू हैव अ लेट टू रिएक्ट वाला डिसएडवांटेज. एंड फाइनली मैनेजमेंट कैसा है, ऑथेंटिक है नहीं है. दीज आर some of the concerns which you have when you invest in equity markets. But to understand commodities market, if you see कि बहुत ज़्यादा रेंज यूज करने की जरूरत नहीं होती है. गोल्ड प्राइसेस अगर इकोनॉमी में वीकनेस है जैसे कि करंटली चल रहा है, इट इज पॉजिटिव फॉर गोल्ड. इन्फ्लेशन डेटा directly has an impact on gold prices. Weakness in currencies will have impact on gold prices, and geopolitical concerns continue to have a strong trend or largely derive the trend in gold prices. If you see base metals economic growth, अगर strong global growth देखने मिल रही है, US, China, Russia, Eurozone, UK, everybody is firing, so there will be a strong demand for base metals and base metal prices are likely to surge higher. But if globally things are weak, then demand for them will cool off. Currently demand has been very slow and supply has been very stable, and that is the reason we are seeing that base metal prices are under pressure. Similarly, automobile sales across the globe has seen a very nose diving figure. Average में 50-55% sales down है across all nations. China, US, India are three largest automobile consuming nations. यहाँ पर हमने देखा है कि demand has seen a very big destruction, and that is what is weighing on the base metal prices and industrial production data also. Likewise, similar data impacts crude oil prices, economic growth, supply, demand, geopoliticals. एंड एग्रीकल्चर में वेदर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर होता है. सोइंग है, कैरी ओवर स्टॉक्स कितना है और साथ ही साथ डिमांड कितना रहेगा अगले सीजन में, which continues to drive the agriculture prices. So this slide gives you what is a multiplier and what is a margin for gold which is traded on the domestic exchange. Gold 1 किलो का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है, 100 ग्राम का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है एंड 8 ग्राम का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अवेलेबल फॉर ट्रेडिंग है. सिल्वर में 30 kg कॉन्ट्रैक्ट इज अवेलेबल, 6% इज द मार्जिन. सिल्वर मिनी इज अ 5 kg कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. Quite a self-explanatory slide. You can just click a picture of the same and use it. What are the benefits of trading commodities? Lower trading cost and lower transaction cost. Longer trading hours. We work from 9 in the morning and 11:30 in the night for 6 months of the year, and 9 in the morning and 11:55 at night for 6 months during daylight saving. Smaller lot size mini contracts are available for bullions like gold and silver. So contract size are very small as compared to equity markets or other asset classes that we trade. Margins are quite low. 5 to 10% margins are maximum we see is 10% margin. किसी कमोडिटी में वोलेटिलिटी बहुत हाई हो जाती है, बहुत बढ़ जाती है, तो मार्जिन टेंड टू इंक्रीज. दैट्स द सेम केस अक्रॉस द ग्लोब कि मार्जिन्स ऑफ एनी एसेट क्लास इज डिराइव्ड बाय द वोलेटिलिटी ऑफ दैट एसेट क्लास. सो इफ equity is very volatile at times, margin tend to go higher. So currently crude oil is very volatile, so उसका margin अभी थोड़ा सा elevated levels पे, but generally say 9 months out of 12 months margin is in a range of 5 to 10%. Less number of commodities, so easy to track. So hardly there are 10 actively traded commodities which Motilal Oswal or you should be focused on. So we believe that if you trade these commodities, your appetite will be full for trading commodities. Alternately, you will find some or the other kind of movement or volatility in either of the commodities, and if you tend to have a good hold on these, then you can get a good trading opportunity amongst. And lastly, uh, the nature of trade is global. So it is not very India centric, very domestic centric. Globally, whatever happens has an impact on commodities market. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि यहाँ पर अनसीजनल रेंज हो रही है तो कमोडिटीज में बहुत ज्यादा वोलेटिलिटी हो जाएगी. दैट हैपेंस इन सेलेक्ट एग्री कमोडिटीज, बट otherwise if globally things go wrong or things go right, that has an impact on the commodities market because they are traded across the globe. India is just the price, we are not the price makers of the commodity, we are the price takers. So COMEX, LME and NYMEX derive the prices and we just convert the prices into domestic prices and are traded on the our exchange platform. Some more economic data which are released and which drive the commodities prices. Quite a self-explanatory slide. I can share you the presentation later. You can just go through the same and keep a printout of the same for your reference once you start trading commodities actively. And lastly, some websites for your reference where you can get very active and very good quality data for commodities which we actively suggest trading on. So that's all from my friend as far as the presentation is concerned. I will be happy to take as many questions as possible. Keep posting your questions on the chat window and I will try and resolve them immediately. What is the reason behind today's up market strategy? See, I'll not be taking up any equity related questions. Equity session happens at 10 to 11 every day, and there are special other experts who will answer your equity related queries. Any query regards to commodities or currency, I'll be happy to take them up in today's session. So just to remind you, Monday to Friday 10 to 11 is the equity related question Q&A session, and a brief presentation about some of the other concept or topic in equities. At 2 to 3 we have commodities and currency related sessions where you will get a good understanding about how the commodity and currency market functions, what are the opportunities in these markets, and a quick look into what the prices of select commodities and currencies could be over the next few days. I am not able to do commodity trades. Shashank Srivastav ji, you are not able to do commodity trade. See, I do not understand why these questions come up because you can get in touch with our advisor if you are already an existing client. If not, just drop me your number in personal chat and I will ask your advisor to get in touch with you and help you regards to commodity trade. What's the target for gold in the next 2 years? Mr. Ananjay Roy, as told you during the presentation, we expect gold prices to be the biggest gainer because of this pandemic and because of the global slowdown. In the next 12 to 18 months, we targeting over $2,000 for gold. On the domestic front, it could be between 52 to 53,000. So that's a clear 15-17% returns from here on also. So one can look from gold as a buying perspective. Negative sentiment results in increase in price of gold. Suggest me Mr. Mohit Agarwal, yes, negative sentiment. Everything which is glowing south for the world is north for the gold prices. So once everything starts to improve significantly, you will see gold prices go under a good consolidation or probably start to correct. But we do not happen that to expect that that thing to happen anytime soon. So we believe that gold prices are likely to stay strong. Jayant Datta, kindly explain once again the correlation between gold and USD and its impact. So a stronger dollar means US economy is doing well. So if US economy is doing well, then gold prices could be. Uh, I'll just open the chart slide for you once again. So these are some of the parameters that I explained you which drives gold prices. So if dollar continues to get stronger, it is likely to be positive for gold prices given the current macro background, but that's not the case always. If dollar rally starts to fizzle off, then if dollar, what about our economy? Akshay Kedar, what is there any recession? Where to invest? See, recession is widely discussed across a lot of forums as to has the global economic situation entered into a recessionary environment. We believe that economies around the globe are doing their best to keep it afloat. They are kind of bringing down interest rate, pumping money into the system, providing stimulus left, right, and center to keep the economic situation under check and prevent it from going into a recessionary environment. So as of now, it is very difficult to say that have we entered the recession or not. Uh, but going by the current situation, if the pandemic does not get controlled over the next say few days, then definitely there is a bright possibility that we might get under severe stress and a recessionary environment across the globe is likely to catch up. Can we expect one more round of liquidation in gold position by investor to cover margin claims? See, the loose ends of the market have already moved out of gold prices. There can be some correction into gold prices if some central bank liquidates gold, or probably that can be a possibility to make or liquidate some money from gold reserves and give it as a booster or stimulus to the economy. That is the only case where we feel that gold prices could correct sharply. But otherwise, given the current situation and scenario, it is not. We do not expect that any major correction could be on cards. The round of liquidation, what was expected in gold, is already happened, and loose ends or loose hands in the markets are already out. So as of now, there are no major leverages which could bring down prices significantly. I am expecting silver to fly more than gold, anonymous attentive. See, that can be your take, say probably 6 months from now, say 12 months from now, that can be the scenario. But in the current scenario, gold has been outperforming. The gold silver ratio 3 years back was 62, 60, and currently it is above 110. So in the last 3, 4 years, there have been XYZ n number of reports where people have been expecting that silver prices could outperform, but that has not happened. Someday it will happen definitely. After 6 months, after 1 year is where we can expect that once gold will hit close to 50, 52,000, then that prices can get plateau and silver could start to perform. But till then, outperform is likely to be on gold. Uh, Please refer to gold silver ratio at 110 is the highest over. Gold price of $2,500 in 1 year, silver UA 50%. Gold silver ratio has been very strong, as I mentioned in my previous answer, and still looks attractive and can go higher once again towards 125, 127, which is the previous high. We are expecting gold on a conservative between side between 2,000 to $2,050 and 52 to 53,000. Silver $50 in 1 year looks very over ambitious. We are struggling to even reach 21, $22. At the max, we can see that once a technical breakout or once situation for base metals also start to improve, then gold, silver both can go hand in hand. But till then, we are positive on more on gold as compared to silver. If you want to invest in silver in your next question, then you can look from a 2, 3 year perspective, targeting 55,000, 60,000 on the higher side. Current debasement happening at lightning speed. Gold and silver, great for gold and silver. Gold and silver multi-baggers. Yeah, Harsh Dalmia ji, that's right. Gold and silver have been multi-baggers and will continue to be multi-baggers, say probably from the next 12 to 18 months perspective. Sir, your take on dollar INR. Uh, Saurabh, the USD INR has been volatile. Say about 3 months from now, for the last 2 years, we've been seeing dollar in the range between 69 and 71. We were little candid that it's a range bound trade and prices cannot move a little higher, but suddenly things have gone haywire. Fiscal deficit numbers have gone for a toss. uh, Current slowdown will bring global growth slowdown further. US economy, US dollar has been getting stronger, and that is what is weighing on the dollar index as well. But one good thing is that the current slide in crude oil prices will reduce our uh, uh, borrowing budget to a large extent, and which can bring our fiscal deficit into a marginal surplus also, and that could be very positive once those numbers come out. But till then, we can safely assume that 77 and a half, 78 is where we can see USD INR prices going up to. And on the lower side, we do not expect that prices will slide below 73 anytime soon. Please share the site slide again for reference. Uh, these are some website links where you can refer to. One can click a snapshot of the same and keep it for referral purpose. Uh, how do I start trading commodities? See, I've already briefed you as to where and how you can start. We have just categorized into three different half: amateurs, professionals, and experts. Expert and professional. So, to understand more about it, just share your number on a private chat, and I will pass it on to our commodity advisory team, and they will get in touch with you and probably help you trade. डॉलर क्या लग रहा है फंडामेंटली आपको रोहित नागपाल एज आई प्रीवियसली टोल्ड यू डॉलर अभी भी थोड़ा सा वीक लग रहा है 70 डॉलर आईएनआर की अगर मैं बात करूं तो 78 तक का लेवल आने वाले कुछ दिनों या महीनों में देखने मिल सकता है बेस के सिनेरियो आप 73 मान लीजिए उसके नीचे के लेवल्स आने वाले कुछ दिनों महीनों में नहीं आने की एक्सपेक्टेशन है वेयर डू यू expect gold after 1 year? Venu Vittalji have already answered this question. Next 12 months, $2,000 or 52,000 levels. Say gold trading. What if this COVID issue will go on increasing? Will gold hit any bottom? Vishal Dhumalji, if this COVID issue goes on continuing, then see, gold is called the driver commodity of the world, and US dollar is called the driver currency of the world. Anywhere in the world you go, these currencies will have an exchange value. These two assets will have an exchange value. तो आप जब सब कुछ खराब हो रहा दुनिया में तो if there are such situation which arises कि लोगों के पास खाने के लिए भी कुछ नहीं बच रहा है, then probably you might see gold prices getting a little haywire. But till that time, money will continue to come into gold prices and continue to provide liquidity and continue to provide support and continue to head up. So tell me something about Me Gold, currently launched by Motilal Oswal. Is this a mutual fund type ETF? How to invest? Me Gold is a digital form of gold which is launched as a broker. Motilal Oswal has an exclusive tie-up with MMTC PAM. We had a session on Me Gold yesterday. Just drop me your email ID on a private chat, and we will forward you yesterday's presentation link. You can just refer the same. And it was a very insightful session on gold as well as Me Gold. It will clear all your doubts and perceptions about Me Gold. So just to give you a brief understanding, it's a digital form of gold. You can buy it on our Motilal Oswal trading app or on our Motilal Oswal EXE. As low as 500 rupees worth of Me Gold could be bought. You can do regular SIP also in Me Gold, that is called a systematic gold investment plan. And like your demat holding has shares in it, like that a wallet will be created where your gold holdings will be reflected. For 5 years, no holding charges will be incurred to you. It will be held free of cost. After 5 years, you are eligible, or you can take delivery within 5 years or anytime between whenever you feel like. 24 hours a day trading is available on Me Gold. Buying or selling is available. And 365 days a year. So anytime, even during this lockdown, if you want to buy gold, you cannot go to the shops and buy gold. If you have ledger credit in your demat in your Motilal Oswal trading account, you can go to our app and buy Me Gold even in this current lockdown period also. And once prices rise significantly and you feel that there is enough profit that you are incurring and you want to take it into delivery or you want to liquidate, then there is an option on the app itself where you can do you can exit your trade or you can take a delivery also of the trade. What do you think about Swiss francs in gold is up? We don't cover Swiss franc very actively. So just drop me your email. I will look into Swiss franc and revert to you on this answer. Is it safe to invest in zinc and natural gas in the current situation? And see, in the current situation, gold is the best asset class. If you talk about some beaten down commodities which could be good investment, then zinc and copper are two commodities which comes to my mind which could be good for investment. Natural gas is something which has disappointed in the last 6 months and could disappoint for next 3 months also. So we do not recommend buying natural gas at these prices, let us avoid this commodity for the time being. Weekly view on USD INR. Today INR is open strong. Will it continue to, or it is a temporary move? See, it could be a temporary move. There can be some volatility because of the OPEC plus meeting which is around the corner. Also, equity markets are very strong today across the globe, and that is what is weighing on the USD INR prices. But we believe that this is a very temporary phenomena, and uh, we have some very strong supports close to 75.70, 75.40, and if market on a very sustainable basis goes beyond that, then it is different story. But otherwise, we expect that some bit of depreciation could start to come again in the USD INR pair. You said margin is 5 to 10%. The margin is taken by the exchange, not by Motilal Oswal. So whatever we collect, Mr. Shivam Datta, whatever we collect with the 5 to 10% margin from you is not in the Motilal Oswal holding, but it goes to the exchange on behalf of you. And so if you're talking about commissions, then commissions is a different structure, but margins are only 5 to 10%, and that's derived by the exchange. We have no say in the margins. It's an exchange published file, and that is the kind of margin we have to collect from you. Is there correlation between four currency? What is the view for USD INR? View for USD INR I've already shared. What is usually spread between gold and silver? See, gold and silver, for buying 1 kg of gold, said 2 3 years back you used to require 60 kgs of silver. But in current situation, you require 110 kgs of silver to buy 1 kg of gold. In the last month, this spread was as high as 125, 127 also. So we believe that given the current situation, this spread can widen further, and buy gold and sell silver could be the strategy that one can be looked at. What about crude in the next few days? Is it likely to go up or down? Crude oil could come under pressure once this OPEC drama unfolds, and the rally which is led by President Trump's tweet starts to fade off. On the domestic front, we believe that 2200, 2300 will act as a very strong hurdle on the upside, and prices will not be. It will not be easy for prices to breach those levels, and around those levels, one can take a trade to sell and targeting lower levels close to 1800 also in the coming days. In best case, we expect prices to slide below 1500 also. What's your current understanding of commodity and currency demand? The current understanding, Keyur Patel, is very weak. For commodity demand is very slow because of the global pandemic. So that is why we are seeing a lot of money is coming into safe haven assets like gold and Japanese yen. Can we expect one more round of liquidation gold position? I have already answered that question. We need, what other intraday trading, what do we need to follow? So on intraday basis, we do not have very strong fundamental indicators. You need to follow technicals, and by technical I mean you need to follow 30 minutes or 1 hour candles, because for your intraday perspective, fundamentals are only on major trading days like the one on your screen. So if these kind of fundamental data is on the day which you are trading intraday, then the data can hamper your trade. But otherwise, generally intraday trading is on technical parameters. Is there a correlation between crude oil and palm oil, agro commodities? Yes, there is a correlation between crude oil and palm oil, and in the current situation, all the vessels across the globe are full with crude oil. So there is a abundance of palm oil in the world. Production is happening, but there is no storage capacity because crude are at such beaten down levels that everybody is using tankers, liquid facilities, and all kinds of possible means to store crude oil. So palm oil, even after strong production, is getting no response, and prices are getting weaker and weaker. How to invest in gold economy? I have equity account with you. Mr. Nihar Shah, just drop us your coordinates, and we will ask some advisor to get in touch with you and help you further. As a beginner, is the risk in trading silver less than gold? See, silver is more volatile than gold, but in the last few days, gold has also been pretty volatile. As a beginner, I would advise start only with gold mini and silver mini. Once you become a proficient trader in gold and silver mini, then gradually start doing bigger lots of gold and silver. But till then, in the current volatility, even gold and silver mini are quite volatile. So as a beginner, these two commodities, gold mini and silver mini, should be looked at. What has been the returns in the last 10 years for copper? Samir Sawant. See, copper is a highly volatile commodity and grows. It is exactly in tandem with what the global growth is. Once the global growth starts, copper prices give you a good reaction. Just to give you understanding, in 2007-8, when the market corrected very sharply and significantly, we saw copper prices correcting from $8,800 to $2,700. uh, Last year we saw copper prices, say 2 years back, copper prices were $10,500 and currently trading close to $5,000. So there is immense volatility, but it has to be seen as to what point of the market you are entering copper prices. And uh, basically base metals are not something where you should be calculating returns on, because it's not something that you should be holding on for years. If you want to do investment, then gold and silver are two asset class which you should be worried about returns in the next few years. Last month JPY fluctuated a lot. What is the current month outlook? See, current month outlook is not less than last year. It is likely to be very volatile this year, this month as well. And given the current COVID situation in uh, in UK, where their prime minister is impacted by coronavirus, their king President Charles is impacted by coronavirus. So that can be a case that GBP continues to be volatile in the coming days to months also. Now is the right time to invest in gold. Uh, See, calling it the right time is very difficult because prices have run up quite significantly. So keep your watches on, and once you feel that there is a very decent or healthy correction in the market, then look to accumulate. Currently, also at current price, also you should be looking to add some gold, and any correction could be another opportunity to add some more gold from a 12 to 18 month perspective at least. Yes, we can share the PPT to you. Just drop us your coordinates and we will be sharing it to you. What are the trading and settlement cycle? Is market to market different settlement? Mark to market is settled on daily basis like it is in equities, and trading cycle for gold and silver and base metals, they are traded till the 31st of the month. But uh, base metals typically 5 days before the 5 working days before the settlement of the month goes into delivery mode. So active trade can be done pre 5 days before they enter the delivery period. But once the delivery period or tender period starts for base metals, one should be switching to the next month contract. Similar is the case with oil prices also. And crude oil prices expires on the 19th or 20th of the month. It is because of the settlement calendar which is matched to the NYMEX trading settlement calendar. So that is why crude oil expires mid-month, either on the 19th or 20th of the month. Your view on natural gas, and the contract has 10% in different usually. Uh, Natural gas is weak and is likely to get weaker. There can be some knee-jerk pullback because the prices have corrected very significantly, but medium-term perspective, we will not be surprised to see natural gas closer to 100 levels also. So we believe that natural gas is not attractive at this point in time. Avoid this complex for the time being. Crude oil positional view, is it a good sell? Yeah, one can look to sell crude oil around 2,300 levels because oil inventory storage are full, demand is weak. Yeah, absolutely. I've already answered this question. What is the performance of natural gas this week? I've already told you natural gas looks weak and pullbacks could be used to sell. Explain weather condition effect on crude oil prices. So Vivek Kumarji, how weather conditions? So if uh, there is if because of some reason the driving season in US goes for a toss, or if there is severe cold coming into the US and automobile uh, motion movement is stranded altogether, then there is a strong build-up of inventory in the US and probably other regions, and that is where weather conditions continue to impact gold prices. Is it the right time to buy gold and invest. Yes, it's a good time to invest. Add some gold at current levels. If any healthy correction comes in, look to add more. Equities cheap across the globe. So is it possible for gold to be higher? I have already answered that question. Yes, possibly. Can you please show the first three slides, please? Yes, they are on your screen. First slide. Mr. Krishna Kumar Malviya, this is for you. The first slide, the second slide, and the third slide. In case you want the presentation, just drop us your coordinate and we'll be happy to help. Dollar prices in April-May series. If you're talking about US dollar prices, we are expecting that 77, 78 hard could be on cards, and we do not expect prices breaching 75.40 on the lower side in the next few days to weeks. At this point, does it make sense to trade on gold and invest in B gold? Mohit Agarwal, at this point, you can look to invest in gold as well as me gold. In fact, it's a very good time to start SIP in me gold. Every month, some bit of units will get added to your portfolio. And even if prices come down, like your equity SIP, do not stop it because we expect that from a 12 to 18-month perspective, it's a very good, well placed bet for gold prices at this point. So if there is a correction, it's a good opportunity to add more on lower side, because ultimately we see prices going above 50,000 levels in the coming year or so. Sir, can you explain what is the difference between crude and difference between year month is far? See, as I told you, Jayanta Datta, why the difference is because globally storage facilities are full, and at current prices, everybody wants to buy crude because people are pricing $60-$65 purchase in their regular use for crude. If you are getting it at $30, why will you not buy extra crude and keep it? So that is what is happening. You want to buy extra crude, but storage facilities are full, so you cannot buy physical crude and store it. So what you are doing is you are buying it on the exchange and holding it. So the current to next month spread currently on the domestic front is close to 300 rupees. That is roughly around 12 to 13%. But on the international front, the premium for the current to next month is around 8%, and 8% is a very high number on a spread for any asset class for a monthly spread. So we believe that until crude prices recover very sharply, this spread is likely to continue. So we do not expect any arbitrage play in the same. Please show first two slides. I want to take snapshot. This is the first slide. Anonymous attendee. What level silver can touch in comparison to gold? Silver can go to 51,000, 55,000 also, but it is every time we are seeing a rally in silver prices, equivalently sharp correction is also witnessed. So we are not very confident that these kinds of rally will hold from a short to medium term perspective. If you have a 2-year, 3-year time frame, then definitely silver could be looked at from an attractive proposition. But if you want to trade in the short term, say probably 1 month or so, then we advise that gold is a better bet as compared to silver. Trading in gold is 45,100. Can you expect some more increase at this juncture? I see short-term volatility is likely to continue. So I have given a base case scenario of all the fundamental factors which could take it higher. So if you are comfortable with these factors and you believe that my story is strong and it can go higher, then look at it from a 12-month perspective. But from a short-term perspective, also 1740, $1790 or 47,000 could be on cards on the MCX in the next month or so. Send me the gold prices to above address. Mr. Sabir Ahmed, I have noted your request. Will process the same. Is it better to trade intraday in commodities? Nothing really. See what kind of trading suits you is a better thing to take care of rather than doing intraday for commodity and positional for equity. One has to decide that what kind of risk is or what kind of time he can devote to it trading. If he is very comfortable doing intraday trades, then look at it from that angle. But if your risk appetite is low, then look at it from a positional perspective, because that is where the real money is to be made. Investing in gold is better than me gold. If my investment amount is under 5, there is no such, Mr. Saurabh, there is no such thing that investment in gold bees is more liquidated. If you want to liquidate your gold bees, gold, you do not get very active liquidity in the market to exit your gold bees. So that is where most of the concern is. So your buy sell quote is so vague that some bit of your returns are already gone out exiting your gold bees. In me gold, it's a very transparent quote available 365 days, 24 hours a day. So both the things are attractive, but just the risk of gold bees entry and exit is very shallow, and that is what makes it little less attractive. How important is the study of chart? See, commodity charts, Mr. Abhijit Survase, charts are same for everything, be it equity, be it bonds, be it dollar, or be it commodities. So if you are good at watching charts, then forget what the name of the chart is. Just look at the candle, understand how or what trend you are able to derive, and then if you have a decisive trade or trend you are getting as per your chart reading, just follow the same. Cryptocurrency trading, we do not advise cryptocurrency trading. We are not advisors for that. Abhijit Surase, we have noted your email ID. Will process. Uh, Me Gold presentation will be shared to you. What is the brokerage of purchasing of Me Gold? There is no brokerage. There is a gap between the buy and selling price of gold. That if you go to our Motilal Oswal app or website, you will be able to see both the prices, and you can compare it to prices of Titan. Go to Titan website, go to Manappuram website, and see the price of 999.9 percent purity of gold. Uh, I can assure that Me Gold will be cheaper than the current prices of prevailing on their website. And also, Me Gold, as I told you, benefit that in this current slowdown or shutdown market, also you can purchase and sell Me Gold as per your convenience. What about copper market? See, copper in the last few months, copper has been beaten down very sharply, but suddenly a lot of larger mines across the globe have curtailed down or are shutting down production because of lower prices, because of security of staff, or lockdown concerns. Then that is likely to support copper prices in a way. Um, China is coming back to action. Chinese demand will start to revive soon, and US and UK demand is coming down, so that in a way offset each other. But we believe that any meaningful correction in copper from here could be a very good opportunity from a medium term perspective. Buy. How to buy gold, silver can be bought as Me Gold. Only gold can be bought as Me Gold, silver cannot be bought as Me Gold. We do not have a platform to deliver silver to you. If you want to buy gold, then Me Gold could be one attractive proposition. Which shares for best for long term? We do not answer equity questions. What should I give the coordinates for getting yesterday and today's present? To whom? Mr. Samir Sawan, just drop in your email ID, and we will ask somebody to get in touch with you and drop you the presentation. Vinod Kumar, I have already answered copper question. I missed yesterday's webinar on Me Gold. Aditi, okay, we will send you the presentation and the recording of yesterday's presentation. What is the reason for Nifty upper freeze today? Well, I will not take up. Can you have possible rise in copper? Yes, you can have a possible rise in copper in the coming days, as mentioned. Uh, Taking up a few more questions. Can we see possible? What is the list? Foreign markets affect gold. Then what is the role of Indian markets for gold? Uh, Akshay Shelke, you want the presentation? Just drop us your email and we will share you the presentation. We are just the price taker for gold prices. Foreign markets derived prices on the COMEX. Internationally, whatever happens, derive the prices. Uh, if you see our yesterday's presentation or recording of yesterday's presentation, we have exactly shown what are the calculations which convert the COMEX prices into domestic prices. So, Mr. Rohan I can share you yesterday's presentation, and you can have a good understanding about how these prices are derived from international prices. Anybody who wants yesterday's presentation, just drop your email ID and we will be taking care of that, or drop us your mobile number. Our advisor will call you and get in touch with you. Any questions that I have missed out? You are not seeing my questions, sir. Heating requirement, winter calls for higher crude consumption. Would you recommend to hedge large gold position already being held? Please share your gold presentation. Is the meeting recurring one? The meeting is a recurring one. So every day, Monday to Friday, you will have Monday to Sunday. Sorry, you will have 2 to 3 as any subject discussed for gold, for commodities and currencies, and morning 9 to 10 is for equities. This is the right time to buy gold ETF. Yes, you can look from, if you have a 12 to 18 month perspective, you can look to buy gold at current level also. Would you recommend to hedge large gold long position? No, I do not recommend hedging large gold long position, Mr. Pranay Advari, because we are positive on gold, and if having a positive view, you hedge your position, then obviously you lose out on the additional alpha that we are expecting. So we do not advise hedging. I want to invest 5 lakhs. I need 15% return. Please suggest. Presently the money is into fixed deposit. Mr. Vinod Kumar, just drop us your coordinates, your email ID and your phone number. Our advisor will get in touch with you and will take it further. Mr. Naveen Marma, you want complete information on MeGold. As I mentioned, everybody please drop in your coordinates and we will be happy to share you all the recordings and presentation on MeGold as well as today's presentation. What is the duration for commodity call? Can we hold for 1 year? See, we as a broker, as we have daily call, weekly call, monthly call, quarterly call. As a client or as a individual, you have to analyze what is your risk appetite and what kind of trading pattern suits you and what will be beneficial for you. So suppose if you like trading intraday, then we have, say, supposedly 8 to 10 intraday calls during the day, and which we can help you to trade with. But you want to trade every alternate day or once in 3 days, then we have positional calls also, which can help you take trades. So we have a wide bouquet of calls to be taken care of. You just have to see what is your appetite and what is your comfort, and what is the trading style that suits you. Crude क्या लगता है? More fall expected. Mr. Amit Agarwal, as I have told you, 2300 could be the top for short-term crude rally. We expect correction to start after that. Is it better to trade in commodities intraday? Crude view, can you please explain copper market? Any more questions? Just drop in and I will be happy to take them up. I think I have pretty much answered most of the questions. If any further questions or so I believe we've answered most of the questions. No further questions pending. So thank you everybody for the patient hearing. You can log in tomorrow to have an understanding about the currency market and how what's the take on USD INR pair and how it is likely to move further. We have a session from 2 to 3 on commodities and 10 to 11 on equities. Thank you everybody for a patient hearing.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.